Ian Pettit, Vice President of Product Development at Zenergies International.
Hi, I would like to thank you for your decision to invest time on learning how to use the ZenPod. I am the originator and the innovator of this self-help health product and program. I will take you through the 9 steps of how to use the ZenPod while Hazel will demonstrate the movements. Let's follow Hazel so you will feel confident about using the ZenPod as you regenerate your health and energy.
When storing the ZenPod, place the legs against the wall. If the legs face outwards, negative energy is emitted into the room. Place the ZenPod firmly on a level surface. To use the ZenPod, you will need to orientate it to the Earth's magnetic field by placing the supplied compass in the centre of the mat and pointing the end towards the brown tag. Rotate the ZenPod until the red needle lines up with the North Pole. Place the foam insert under the east or west side. Your ZenPod is now ready for use. Stand in the centre of the ZenPod with your feet parallel, with the brown tag orientated to the Earth's North Pole, approximately 1 hand width apart. Begin a small bounce at 2 moves a second, like the tick-tock of a clock. This corresponds to step 1 on the energizing while lymphosizing chart. Once you get used to this rhythm, add the special breathing technique. Fill your lungs by taking gentle, shallow sniffs in through your nose, and empty your lungs by gentle puffs out through your mouth. Just watch Hazel to get used to the breathing rhythm. Lymph fluid moves at the peak of inhalation. This helps to move the body's cellular information that travel via the lymph system. Big breaths and big bouncing builds tension in your body. Gentle breaths and bouncing allow the body to relax. The step 2 technique you can do several times a day, even without the ZenPod. Stroke one buttock rhythmically 15 to 20 times. Then do the same for the other buttock. Then both together. This action will even up your hips. With the hips level, you will gain the full movement of the sacral pump. Step 3. Hazel places one hand over her belly button and the other one on her K27s in the hollows high up on her chest. Step 3 begins to switch on your meridians. Note the coning of the fingers around the belly button. From this powerful energy centre, the energy flows through one hand and out the other. This clears any blocks in the kidney meridian and affects the body's pH. If at any time you feel warm at the fingertips, just change hands. In step 4, gently massage the top of the governing meridian and the central meridian, just above and below the lips. Taking energy from the belly button and feeding it into the meridians flushes them clear of blockages. Again, change hands after a few bounces. If you feel a click or tingle, this is electricity. Remember, we are electrical beings. We are using the electrical laws to clear the acupuncture meridians. Step 5 is called the front-back switch. To get energy flowing freely in the body, leave one coned hand over the belly button and the other hand gently massaging the spine at the base of the coccyx, which is at the bottom of the governing meridian. Once again, switch hands. These movements combine to activate our 14 meridians. For step 6, place one hand on the two knobs at the back of your head and press the other flat against the base of your spine and hold this position, sending the energy from your head to your spine while continuing to gently bounce. This is clearing the flow around all the cells in your body. This is a good time to check your breathing. To begin, you may only be able to do 5 sniffs in through the nose and 7 puffs out through your mouth. Eventually, you will build up to 20 in and 24 out. If you get tired, change hands. Don't force any of the movements or breathing. You may change hands 2 or 3 times during this step. Step 7 leads to the master position, with your hands over your kidneys. One kidney is male, the other is female. You are sending energy from one kidney to the other to get a balance. The hands are also over the adrenals, just above the kidneys. Your adrenals control the temperature throughout your body. This position may become tiring. If you have any strains at all, just rub your hands and arms. Move and shift your shoulders. And if you feel any ache in your ankles or a burning on your feet, just do a heel and toe movement. Then go back to the master position. To straighten your spine, twist while you are breathing in, then continue as far as you can go while puffing out. Pause in the twist, breathe in, and then while puffing out, see how much farther you can go. Then come back to the front and go the other way, using the same technique. You are exercising at a cellular level, not a muscular level. If you are using muscular exercise, you are generating waste. This is why it's not a good idea to do hard exercise before doing a Zen-Pod routine. The Zen-Pod is clearing your system to flow freely. Your lymph nodes, your lungs, and your skin are all cleaned. It's a good idea to have 2 glasses of water before your Zen-Pod routine and after you finish. All communication within your body flows in liquid. We are activating the immune system, the digestion, the communication, and the cleansing systems of the body. Relax your body so that you can start communicating within. Finally, Hazel is making sure her hips are level again before lying down. Now give your body a chance to relax. We've designed a foam insert which goes under the 2 knobs at the back of your head, so lay back and relax. In this state, you will release emotions and feel at peace in mind, body, and soul. Put your fingertips on your tummy and breathe deeply to check the movement of your diaphragm. Check your lung expansion by hugging your ribs high up. Measure the movement outwards, not up and down. It's good to have 10 centimeters of expansion. Then move to the middle of your ribs. Then low on your rib cage. This will free up the movement of the ribs to counter back problems, which usually happen where the ribs meet the spine. This movement, swaying the hips, flexes the ankles, the knees, the hips, and flexes right through the spine. The tilting movement is not thrusting, just tilting. The optimal range of the sacral pump gives a full extension of the spine and a full pumping action of the spinal fluid. This action takes nutrients to the cranium and removes toxins from the central nervous system. This is the time for total relaxation. While your body goes on cleansing, you may need to stay several minutes. Some people actually go to sleep at this stage of the routine. You will feel energized and peaceful during the time you spend on the Zen pod. This concludes our energy session. Thank you, Hazel.